In today's video, we're going to cover the top 10 rock bands of all time. I'm going to go from Bonnie here. She's going to help me go over this data. Let me tell you where I'm getting this data from. ChatGPT. It does say right off the bat, let me preface a little bit, ranking the top 10 rock bands of all time is subjective and can vary depending on personal preference. But here are 10 iconic rock bands that have had a significant impact on the genre. And they do have 1 through 10. Now, I'm going to assume, I'm going to go like 10 to 1, if you know what I'm saying, like 1 being their number 1.
Number 1.
Yeah. So I'm going to read 10 to 1. According to ChatGPT, what are the top 10 rock bands of all time? And then I want to hear from you guys if you agree, if you would switch up the rankings, or if you would totally wipe out a band and put another one in. We'll go back and forth on this. Let's, number 10. What is number 10 according to ChatGPT?
Guns N' Roses.
According to Jackie B. Tate.
Oh boy.
Whoa, Alexa, please stop talking. We're in the middle of a YouTube video here. What did I say to turn her on?
I don't know. That is so weird.
All
Okay,
right,
Guns
so
N' Roses.
Is number 10.
Yep.
Not surprised that that's
Yeah,
on
no,
there.
definitely.
By any
Definitely
means.
a top 10.
Number 9, Nirvana. Again, not
I
surprised.
am a big fan of Nirvana.
Yeah, me too. Being just like you were born in 91.
Yep.
I was born in 88, so not too far apart. We're definitely more in that early 90s rock. So Nirvana.
Yeah, my
was
dad was a
definitely-
big fan of literally all of these bands.
Yes.
Actually.
Like us personally,
Literally all
Nirvana. was
I
a
grew
big
up
one.
listening to all these.
Let's go on to number 8.
ACDC.
Lots of classic songs from them.
Yep.
Number 7. So this band's been around for a long time, and I think they're still making music. I'm really not into them, but it is U2. They've been around for a while. Like I said, I think they're still out there making music.
Fun fact, my middle name was going to be, in relation to U2, it was going to be Bonnie Ray, and I'm guessing there's some connection. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the band,
I'm not
but
too
they went
familiar.
with another middle name for me.
Yeah, I'm
but
not too familiar
they
with
were
you too.
big
So if you
fans.
know about that, let us know if that's if
was
there's a
Ray, I
correlation
don't
with that. Yeah. Number 6.
The Who.
It seems like they're doing a lot of classic rock. Like when I asked ChatGPT the top 10 rock bands of all time, we're definitely more on the classic side here, which makes sense. 'cause I
Nirvana's
guess
more alternative, though.
older-
Out of all of these so far.
Yeah. More of older bands in general, which makes
Yeah.
sense if you're talking about like all time, the newer ones are still active. They maybe haven't made the rankings yet.
Well, music's not the same anymore
And yeah, that's true.
compared to these bands.
Yeah. Number 5, Queen. Lots of
Number- oh,
influence
sorry.
I was just saying lots of influence on that one. Like
Yeah.
they've done a lot.
Queen is the bomb. Pink Floyd is number 4.
Number 4, Pink Floyd.
Yep.
Now we're getting into the top 3. Who are we missing? Number 3, the Rolling Stones.
Yes. Awesome band. Number 2, Led Zeppelin.
That one, I know your dad loves Led Zeppelin.
Very much so.
I know when I first started playing guitar, Stairway to Heaven, just practicing the finger picking with that song, that was super fun. And number 1, if you haven't guessed it already, just think about what band have we not mentioned? The Beatles. According to ChatGPT, is number 1.
Yep.
Again, not too surprising that they would rank that number 1.
Yeah.
This list in general has
I think
very,
they're all-
very popular. Like they said, they're not. Here are 10 iconic rock bands that have a significant impact on the genre. That's how they worded it. But we just went through 10 to 1 as if, let's just say, ChatGPT, hey, if you put a number there, we're going to assume that number is the way you want it to number it.
I definitely
So-
agree. These were very iconic bands, and
Yeah.
definitely I don't know who's missing, but I think those definitely fit the title of iconic rock bands. So.
Yeah, I would, in a future video, maybe we'll try and do one about more modern bands. I'm curious about that because these are more like old school, you know what I'm saying, and to a degree. But yeah, this is kind of cool seeing what ChatGPT said according, now everything's AI and whatnot.
Crazy.
So yeah, let us know again what you think about this top 10 list. If you would switch it around, if you would toss out a band and include another one. And if you're interested in more content on music, guitar, and a bunch of other stuff music related, consider subscribing to the channel and we'll see you in another video. Thanks a lot.
All right, bye.